How's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and we got some more information on episodes 50 through 53 in Pokemon Journeys. So, I want to talk about it today, because it's quite interesting information. But before we get on to the discussion, if you like this type of content, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Anyways, let's get on to this discussion, shall we? So the new information around episodes 50 through 53 comes from Pokemon Fan, a magazine in Japan, rolling the Pokemon series. And Delphinder was actually able to translate some new information we got from this magazine regarding episodes 50 through 53. Minus episode 52, we actually didn't get any new information on this episode, just episodes 50, 51, and 53. So, shout out to Delphinder, you are awesome. So let's start with episode 50. So the funny thing here, it says Super Improvement 2. I don't know where Super Improvement 1 went, but apparently not really relevant to this episode, so we're starting with Super Improvement 2. Anyways, it says, will someone get a fossil Pokemon? So it kind of goes over the summary again, which says Ash and his friends visit a Pokemon fossil excavation site. There they assist with research that brings Pokemon back from their fossilized state. If they can get new Pokemon through this, will they become a reliable companion for them? So it says here, restoring Pokemon from Pokemon fossils. 2 of the Pokemon listed below will be brought back to life with the restoration device. Which 2 Pokemon are they going to mean? And then it lists the 4 Galarian fossil Pokemon. So the episode airs on January 8th. So since 2 fossilized Pokemon are being revived in this episode, we already know that Dracovish is definitely going to be one of them. And the other one seems to be hinted in merchandise. The question now is, will Ash be getting one of these Pokemon and Go getting the other one? Or is Go getting both Pokemon? Because I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to be happy if Go gets both Pokemon. Let's give Ash Dracovish and give Go the other one, just so there's some balance here. It'd be cool if maybe a third one was revived and Koharu gets a third one, but I digress. I'm not expecting Koharu to get another Pokemon so soon after getting Eevee. Now, let's move on to episode 51. And as you can see by Super Improvement 4, yeah, I got really excited with this one, but more on that in a minute. So, starting with Super Improvement 3, it says Ash's Farfetch'd will have a fierce battle. Farfetch'd will fight, and that's the Japanese name for girder, a girder in an official Pokemon World Championship battle. So awesome, we're going back to the Pokemon World Championships. We'll be able to find a hint for powering up in this fight. And then we have Super Improvement 4, and oh my goodness, Koharu becomes a research fellow as well, now that she got Eevee. Koharu has gained Eevee as her partner, and it seems that from here on, she'll be accompanying Ash and the others in their research as well. Will this make them a better group of researchers? So let's talk about Farfetch'd first. So I actually find this pretty interesting. So it looks like in episode 51, Farfetch'd is going to be facing off against a girder and not Wilkstrom. It sounds like that's going to be in a separate episode, probably sometime in February or March. And if this is the case, and with it finding a hint of it powering up in this fight in episode 51, this tells me that Farfetch'd is going to be getting an arc coming up. An arc of it, wanting to get stronger. And that would be pretty awesome, because so far Farfetch'd has been kind of a disappointment. I like the little guy, but he just hasn't done enough. He hasn't gotten the screen time he deserves. And yeah, he's just been taking L's left and right since he got caught. So hopefully Farfetch'd gets its redemption going into 2021. And it sounds like that's going to happen, and I'm all for it, because I want Farfetch'd to have great development and then evolve into Sirfetch'd, because I think that would be fantastic, and I think we'd all like that. We all want Farfetch'd to be an awesome Pokemon in Ash's team. And this shows Farfetch'd's potential, with it finding out how to get stronger. Maybe it has a mini arc, faces off against Wilkstrom, and eventually evolves into Sirfetch'd. So I'm looking forward to it. Now for Koharu, I just want to say it's time for Ash and Go to move aside, because it's queen time now with Koharu. Okay, all jokes aside, I just want to say that I'm not sure how I feel about this. On one hand, I want them to go through with this. Like, if they're actually going to go ahead and make Koharu a research fellow, they need to go through with it. If they're just going to tease it in this magazine and then not do anything with that, yeah, I'm going to have a problem with that. But at the same time, I find it kind of jarring that they're making her a research fellow now, because Pokemon Journeys has been promoted as a duo series with Ash and Go being the main characters, and they introduced Koharu as a side character, which I always thought was a bad decision, because I don't like the idea of this character being the same age as Ash and Go, and she's introduced in the series as a side character, and she disappears from episode on in, and she doesn't feel super important in the series except for the episodes that focus on her. which I find to be very disappointing. Now, I kind of wanted to give my opinion when it comes to Koharu and basically this whole situation with her possibly becoming the main character. I know some of you are probably going to disagree with me, but it's my opinion and I'm entitled to it, so I'm going to give you guys my opinion. So, I feel like Koharu's character is at a crossroads now. On one side, she could stay as side character and have development spurts and eventually develop her goal at the end of the series, or they could just make her a main character and make her a research fellow and have her accompany Ash and Go from now on and have her get more focus in the future, which, judging by this Pokemon fan magazine, yeah, it sounds like that's going to be the case. And again, I feel like this was a jarring decision. In fact, I think it was a pretty bad decision, because it begs the question, why didn't this happen sooner? I fully understand that we had to establish Go's goal and his focus in the series. We also had to establish Ash's goal in the series with him in the Pokemon World Championships against Leon. That's all fine and dandy. But then we have Koharu, a side character, as she's treated in this first year. And now in year 2, she's becoming a research fellow and she's going to be accompanying Ash and Go from now on. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that was a pretty poor decision on Journey's part. Now guys, I know I ranted a bit here, but I'd be a hypocrite if I said I didn't want this. I made an entire video earlier this year arguing in favor of Koharu being a main character over a side character. So yeah, this is something I definitely want to see. I just feel like Journeys took way too long to get to this point. So I'm going to be optimistic. I'm hoping this actually is a good change for the series and things start to improve going into 2021. Because it's been a rough first year, Koharu hasn't had a whole lot of screen time, and now it sounds like she's getting more, so hopefully this ends up being a good decision in the long run. We'll just see what happens. Now for episode 53, we got a summary for this episode, which I thought was pretty interesting, so I'm going to read it off here. Ash and Go have received an eyewitness account regarding the legendary Pokemon Suicune. They spot Suicune at a lake they went to investigate, but it seems someone is after it. Will they be able to work together to resolve this situation? Now there's not really a whole lot to talk about here, because I'm thinking Usain is going to be the one that's chasing after Suicune. Possibly Team Rocket trying to capture it. Not really sure at the moment, but it's most likely Usain. And it looks like Go is going to be commanding Suicune at some point. I don't know if Go is going to gain its respect, or if Go is actually going to catch Suicune and he's going to have it. Not really sure, but if he does catch Suicune, yeah, it's going to be a pretty big moment for the Pokemon series. Could potentially trend worldwide, but I could see some people being salty that Ash didn't catch this Pokemon, but you know, what are you going to do? I think at some point Go is most likely going to capture a legendary Pokemon. And it would be pretty cool if Suicune is the first Pokemon, or first legendary Pokemon that Go catches. So that's all I got for this video. So some interesting information for these episodes. And Koharu potentially becoming a main character. So what are your thoughts, guys? Are you excited for these episodes? Do you want Koharu to become a main character or just stay in her side character role? Post your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'll talk to you guys later. You all stay safe out there and have a good day or night wherever you're at. See ya.